Now back here, you have been one person who has looked at things critically, and sometimes people think that Fela is is a weirdo. How do you feel when you are so different from other people, doing what your mind tells you to do, and you go on doing it without minding anybody?
I don't feel I'm different from other people. It's other people that feel I'm different from them. That's their problem. I don't have a problem. Because after all, it's my life. Okay? I have used my life as an experience for people to see. So that's enough. And I've not failed. I'm still living. And people respect me for my steadfastness and truth. That is much more important than money.
But in fact, talking about money, Fela, you have been somebody who has made money. I'm not talking keeping it. That's another thing now. You have made money, has passed through your hands.
That's true.
And you don't keep it. What is your attitude to money and material?
I keep it. They took it from me. I like to keep money, but not to keep it in the bank. I make money. No, I see. The point is, when I make enough money to keep, I keep. If I don't make enough money to keep, I don't keep. You see, I like to invest on human beings. I like to spend my money on human beings. What's the use of money if you cannot spend it on people? And that gives me happiness.
You've touched on something that has been touching my soul about you, and that is one of the things that first led me to you, attracted me to you. There are a lot of destitute people around you, people who came from destitute backgrounds, as it were, and there you are, what people might regard as the son of a princess, and you find yourself dining and whining with these people. I mean, Fela, is this what you are alive for? Is it one of the things that keeps you going? Do you live your life for other people?
I believe everybody in this world has something to offer. That's my belief. And because somebody thinks you're destitute doesn't mean that you don't have the brains to be useful. And probably more useful than those who are supposed not to be destitute. So I prefer to lay my bet on the destitutes. The so-called destitutes. The so-called.
Now, if you became the president of Nigeria by any chance, what would you do with the ordinary people of this country? How would you motivate them? The enormous resources, human resources that this country has.
See, when this country makes so much money on oil and we do not benefit from it is criminal.
No, that was.
We don't make money only from oil, we make money from industries. Nigerians have not been enlightened into how much exports Nigerian industries make to neighboring African countries. Apart from other raw materials that we sell, we only talk about oil. The others are not talked about. So, there is enough money to create life subsidy for this country. For instance, this country, people should not pay tax. Paying tax in this country to me is a useless exercise. Government prints naira, distributes the naira, and collects it back from the people. The essence of our progress financially, economically, is not felt by the people. A situation should be created where Africans have equal rights, with all equal rights and equal opportunity. Today, only the soldier and the police have opportunities. In my own time, in the time of Africa, people should have, if not more opportunities than the soldiers and the police, they will have equal opportunity.
Okay, the ordinary man who is not in his ignorance still looks at Fela as that rascally man. That's the ordinary ignorant man in the street, except the intelligent ones who can see beyond the smoke screen. If you became the president, are you going to continue, for instance, doing those personal things like wearing your pants to receive audiences, or will you improve upon some of these things? This personal
I
habit.
mean, if I wear a shirt and a coat, I've improved.
No, 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 no.
If
Improve
I
in
wear
the sense of.
if I wear a dress over my pants, I've improved. All I'm trying to show people is that the way somebody appears
It's irrelevant.
is irrelevant.
So this is a teaching lesson.
It's a lesson. It's a lesson. So that is why people that don't dress well are accepted, because they call them destitute. They don't have money to buy clothes. I don't wear my pants because I don't have clothes. I wear my pants because it's comfortable, and that doesn't disturb my mind from talking the truth and doing the right things. Doing the right things and talking the truth are what human beings are born for. Clothes is just to enhance personality that is not there
In the first place.
in the first place. So one must learn to make a personality out of truth and goodness instead of by wearing clothes. That is my philosophy.
Talking about philosophy, fella, do you believe in God? What is your God? What do you serve? What does it mean to you that
I believe in God. But God has finished his work. He has passed his work to our ancestors. So Africans in future, like government explanations and spiritual teaching in schools and things, to be taught that people should ask for things from their ancestors, not from God. White men brought the approach to God to us. Africans know that ancestors have been put in charge. God is too great to be working every day. God has laid out his work for 2,000. He lays his work 2,000 years ahead. So when he lays his work 2,000 years ahead, then the ancestors as spirits are put in charge as ministers to do the work that people think God do every day. Africans knew this until the Christians and the Muslims came to now divert our minds away from what will give us progress. Now the African man now worships God directly through Christianity and Muslimity and creates backwardness for Africans. We don't know how to place ourselves rightly anymore.